Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to be doing a second review of my Airopro, which is a vaporizer battery. I found out today while going to a new dispensary and filling out the application form to be an eligible patient to qualify for getting medical cannabis delivered to me, as well as buying it in store from nice people. I'm not going to give out names yet, because I'm not them, but they're good. When I was there, I was filling out that paperwork, and I realized that people are allowed in Maryland to smoke inside of vaporize. They are not allowed to smoke inside of houses that are owned by landlords, but they're allowed to vaporize inside of houses that are owned by landlords. So for those of you who are renters, it's okay to vaporize. And if you knew that, awesome. If you didn't know that, now you know. If you forgot it, you remembered. So, this is the Airopro. It used to be called the Indigo Pro. It comes in this fancy case here. It's sleek matte black. It's got the Airopro writing and logo writing on there with the little leaf. That is the sprout of a cannabis flower plant. And as you see, it's very nice. I'll show you two products that I use by them, and I'll show you the battery itself, and then we'll flip this camera around and get into the goods. Peace. Okay, so this is kind of what a kit looks like. It comes in cartridges, which are distillates. You can get indica, which is the one that makes you more tired and lethargic. You can get hybrid, which is in the middle, or sativa, which is more uplifting. And it's a distillate, which is really refined kind of thing. For instance, the distillate cartridge of Sumatran Sunrise has a THC content of 80.5% or 402.5 milligrams. And those are the CBN content, CBG, CBC, THCV, CBD, and Delta 8 THC percentages. Here's the hybrid, Sunset Sherbet, or one of them. THC is 83.4% or 417 milligrams. There's the percentages as well as milligram contents for the rest. It says it's a pure distillate oil, full terpene profile, and high potency. And I got this at Zen Leaf in Jessup. And I got this one at Remedy in Columbia. It says it's a new name, but same great product on both of these. So it used to be called Indigo Pro, now it's Airopro. I like this one for the beta-caryophyllene level of 2.52. The delta limonene percentages of 1.48. And then I really like this one for the delta limonene of 3.53 and the alpha pinene of 4.09. So those are what the cartridges looks like. So they come in half grams usually. But here, we'll get into this kit. So again, there's the logo. It opens up. I got my Pusheen cat in here from when I got a backpack. Anyways, sorry about that burp. Here's a charging cable. It comes with it. You can charge it with your laptop, PC, charging block, whatever you got. Car. I wouldn't recommend smoking it on the go though. But if you're in between the dispensary and going home and you want to charge it, you could do that. AiroVapor.com. Airopro User's Guide, Advanced Vapor System. Tells you about charging it with the micro USB. Shows you the mouthpiece for the 5.5 milliliter cartridge, the sleeve, the device body, the halo ring, and the USB cord. Gives you warning labels about the Airopro. not to be used with other devices. So this is a single kind of care kit. So if you want to vape other distillate cartridges like a Rhythm or a MPX or anything made by G-Leaf or Verano, it wouldn't be synonymous with it. It wouldn't work with it. Tells you how to use it, 1 pulse for that kind of stuff. Tells you about the pulses and halo flashes for batteries expiring or being working. Care and safety troubleshooting. Specifications: 32 milliamp hours, power output 8.5 watts, charging current 300 milliamp, 1.5 watts, length 97 millimeter with sleeve installed, diameter 14 millimeter, weight 27 grams. Environmental and responsibility. Airopro is committed to seeking out the best practices for the creation of our products to ensure the impact of the world it is a positive as the impact our products have on the customers. I'm sure I read that mistakenly. Anyways, mine is a purple vaporizer battery. This is what the cartridges look like in here. This is magnetic, so this will just open up and slide back in there without even having to push it in. But you've seen the cartridges, that's what they look like. This one's just about gone. This was the first one that I got with it, and I really like the alpha pinene and limonene levels. For my mild asthma and bronchodilation and breathing, as well as the properties for limonene. But I'm going to flip this around and then we'll do a review of the Sumatran Sunrise one more time, because this video on YouTube got a lot of views, so I'm doing another in-depth review with a hybrid as well as another Sumatran Sunrise cartridge. Peace. Alright, so I'm going to do a review of this product now. It kind of rumbles when you hit it. It kind of vibrates and rumbles when you take an inhale, so you know that you're getting some vapor production. And I still haven't figured out exactly how the pulse thing works for telling you the battery percentages, either being at like 30, 20, or 10%. But I understand the halo ring flashing. If I see any lights on this, I know it's expired. And basically I'm just going to charge it in between. So I'll do an inhale and show you the cloud production. So it's very good cloud production. This particular strain, the Sumatran Sunrise, which is a sativa, tastes very piney because it has alpha pinene at a level of about 4%, 3.8 to 4%, and the limonene, so it's like a limon, but it's more piney in flavor. Aroma, I don't know what it smells like in the air because I've got a fan blowing and I'm in a very open area in a basement of my parents' abode, so it's not really staying in one spot, so I'm not like inhaling it or breathing it in with my nostrils to smell it. It's just kind of moving and circulating throughout the air, but I imagine it would smell like a pine needle or something piney. I actually wanted to medicate that time instead of just showing you how much I could exhale. But you still got the same effect. It's good. If you actually inhale it and don't just blow it out. Yeah, so another thing that's great about this is if you buy multiple cartridges, you can fit them there. So you can take this cartridge out, for instance, and say put it right here. And then you've got your battery, which comes with this weird glass or plastic thing that slides in there to stop it from doing that. I guess you want to do that when you're charging it so that no dust or particles get into the battery and it'll be charging without any gunk getting in there. Or if you want to just carry it in your pocket and you don't have any cartridge at the moment, you know, you can walk around with this anywhere you can even go through customs in an international airport. They're probably not going to hold you up. They'll just be like, what the hell is this? And you can tell them if it's a vape cartridge or a battery or something. As long as there's no cannabis in there, it should be okay. That's what I think, at least. But anyways, I'm not talking about that because I don't travel internationally that much. It's been years. But, yeah, this is a good Airopro, Indigo Pro previously. I don't recommend smoking it in public, but I would recommend smoking it in your landlord's house if you rent, or your house that you live at, or, you know, what you got. So, those were the 2 kits that I got today. The 2 carts, those were the 2 carts that I got today. For those of you who don't know what a cart is, it's basically just a shorter version of cartridge, and they're distillate cartridges, which I will read you the information about if I had that card, which I don't actively, so I'm gonna do that later maybe. I've done it in other videos. Anyways, it's basically just pure distillate oil. They use a very fine distillate process with, I think, some kind of alcohol or solvent or something, instead of heat or pressure. And so that would be the Airopro distillate cartridges with the battery. I got mine as a kit for $60 with a cartridge. I think they're selling the batteries and the cartridges independently now, so that's what they are. Peace out, dude. I like mine. I still use it. I found the terpene values to be greater than some of the butters or live resins even, or regular shatters or crumbles or flowers, obviously. So that's what I would recommend to some cancer patients or people who have diabetes or just want to medicate therapeutically for any of their other ailments and want to get a specific terpene at a higher percentage. I'm sure they'd have a strain for it, and I'm sure they'd have a cartridge for it. If you want to get just that terpene percentage, just go ask your local dispensary people to look at all of them. They might not know the person individually because it's kind of a newer product, what the percentages or milligram content levels are, so just ask to look at all of them if they have time, if it's not busy. Go on a day and a time when it won't be busy so you can learn a little bit about the product and see if you actually want to get it. Know what you're going in for and see what kind of terpenes you need, and then look for what goes with that. That's kind of what I did. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling and just say it's good. I like it. I still use it today. I've had it for a couple weeks now, and that was one of my liked videos, one of my more viewed videos. I didn't get any likes, but I got a lot of views for it. So I wanted to just come back and say I still like it, and I still use it, and I bought another cartridge or 2 today. So anyways, peace.